All right, if you're a service business and you're spending any money at all on online ads, you really need to hear this. We're about to break down the exact strategy your competitors might be using to snatch your most valuable, ready-to-buy customers literally right from under your nose. So, let's get into it.
Does this sound familiar? You're pumping money into Google Ads. You see the clicks coming in. The reports look okay, but the phone just isn't ringing with actual paying jobs. It's an incredibly frustrating feeling, almost like you're just lighting money on fire.
But here's a thought. What if those aren't just a bunch of low-quality clicks? What if your absolute best leads, I'm talking about the ones with an urgent problem and a credit card ready, are being actively intercepted and sent straight to your competition at the very moment they're looking for you?
This is what we call the vanishing customer problem. And see, the real issue isn't that you're not getting clicks, it's that you're not getting the right kind of clicks from customers who are ready to make a decision, like right now.
Getting someone to click on an ad, that's actually the easy part. But attracting a customer who has a genuine, pressing problem and is searching to hire someone immediately, well, that is a completely different ballgame. And that's where the real money is made.
This whole thing really comes down to one core concept, the high-intent search. This is not someone who's just browsing for DIY videos or casually checking prices for a project next year. No, this is a person with their wallet out, typing into Google to find the first qualified pro who can solve their problem today.
So let's actually see how this plays out in a real-world emergency. If we follow a customer's journey, we can see just how valuable and, honestly, how vulnerable these moments really are.
Okay, so this is Sarah. A pipe just burst in her home, and water is starting to spread all over her basement floor. The panic is setting in, and right now, her only priority is getting a professional on the phone. Immediately.
Sarah is way past the research phase. She is not looking up how to fix a leaky pipe. Her search is just fueled by pure urgency. She is the absolute perfect example of a high-intent customer. So she grabs her phone and types in exactly what she needs: emergency plumber near me. Or, hey, maybe a neighbor just recommended you, so she might even be searching for your company by name. She is literally seconds away from making that call and booking a job. Now, Sarah has done everything right to find you. She's a motivated buyer, and she's looking for your exact service. But this is where her journey takes a sharp, unexpected turn, right there at the very top of the search results.
In that moment of panic, the very first thing she sees isn't you. It's a bold, prominent ad for your direct competitor. It's right at the top, and the headline is speaking directly to her emergency.
And believe me, this is no accident. It is a sharp, calculated strategy. Competitors will deliberately run ads on keywords, including your own brand name, just so they can position themselves as the better, or faster, or more available choice at the exact moment a customer is looking for you. So how exactly do they pull this off? Well, it really boils down to a few core tactics that are surprisingly simple but incredibly effective. Let's take a look at the anatomy of this lead hijack. And just look at the clear distinction here. Smart competitors, they completely ignore those low-intent research searches on the left. Why? Because those people just aren't ready to buy. Instead, they pour their entire ad budget into the high-intent buying searches on the right, the ones that are basically screaming, "I need to hire someone now."
So here's a peek at their playbook. First, they target those urgent, ready-to-buy keywords. Second, and this is the real gut punch, they bid directly on your brand name. Third, they write really compelling ads that promise to solve the immediate problem. And the final step? Well, they capture the lead, the call, and the job that should have been yours.
So we've seen the strategy in action, but let's talk about the bottom line. What's the real cost to your business every single time this happens? Because it's a lot more than just one missed phone call. I mean, think about the domino effect here. Your competitor books a profitable job that was headed right for you. Your own ad costs start to creep up because now you're fighting them for your own brand name. Your budget gets watered down with less urgent, lower quality clicks, and worst of all, you are systematically missing out on your most profitable customers, the very lifeblood of your business.
When you strip everything else away, it really just boils down to this simple, painful math. Every time a competitor successfully pulls this off, that's one less booked job on your schedule. It's a direct hit to your revenue.
The big takeaway here is that this isn't just random chance or some bad luck. It's a specific, repeatable strategy that your competitors are using against you. But the good news is, now that you understand their playbook, you can start to build your own defense and counter it.
And that really just leaves us with one final critical question to think about. Is this happening to your business right now? Are your competitors quietly and strategically siphoning off your best leads?
If you found this breakdown valuable, make sure you subscribe. We're regularly sharing practical, no-fluff insights just like this one, all designed to help you grow your service business.
And if you're ready to stop losing your best leads and you want to turn your ad spend into a predictable stream of booked jobs, well, that's exactly what we do. Proper Marketers specializes in building profitable Google Ads campaigns for service businesses that deliver real calls and real customers.